Hi guys, welcome. It's Jeff Master Flash. It is Monday. It's just gone 9 o'clock in the UK. This is Formula 1. We are continuing on with the career mode. We are in China, the Shanghai Circuit in fact. And hey Jack, how's it going mate? And we are still with the Scuderia. We are trying to see, I am trying to, yes mate, I got a headache. Got a headache from hell in fact, so I'm trying to keep it cool. In the words of Freddie Mercury, the show must go on and all that. But yeah, we are trying to see if we can put the Scuderia on top. So rather than me continuing to talk about it, shall we just get into the game? Shall we do that? Shall we? Yes, got a headache from absolute hell. Yeah, I started when I woke up yesterday morning. I thought I got rid of it when I woke up this morning, but as the days progressed, it's it's carried on and just stuck around like, yeah, like something that sticks around. So let's get in to have a look. Something's not going on here. So you can see. Yeah. If they're gonna start irritating me anyway, I'm gonna take them off. So, but no, so far so good. What's going on here with all these messages? Tutorials are available, research and development, yep, my goals update. Oh, nice. This is all from last time we picked up. Hey Ben, I didn't... You sabotaging my shit. I think the guy in the back, his name is Carl. It's either Carl or Jeff. No, there's Jeff. Jeff's got on a grey shirt, but looks fit. Carl, I know he's going on a white shirt, but when you first meet Carl, he is wearing a red Ferrari shirt. I think my upgrades came. Well, yes, they did. We were in China, and the upgrades came. So spark plugs, so powertrain. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. No, we're gonna develop that upgrade. We've already got the durability upgrade going because I'm gonna try and get the gearbox. I'm gonna try and get the gearbox 100% or close to 100%, and then I'm gonna try gears because, guys, I know for a fact that I will absolutely murder my gearbox within the first outing, 100%. So I've got 996 points left, so I'm going to upgrade. Ooh! I'm going to upgrade that. So we've currently got another upgrade for durability going. We've got a powertrain upgrade going. We've got an aerodynamic upgrade going. I'm going to see at the same time if I can't. Nah, they're 1,000. That's 500, okay. I might be able to do department quality control. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get out and do some practice, shall we? Practice 1. The guy in the back is sabotaging your shit. Yeah. I want to try and be like Kimi Räikkönen. I do. I got his glasses on. That's what it's all about. The Iceman, Kimi Räikkönen. You normally see him wearing glasses like this, but no, the reason for the glasses is I've got one hell of a headache and I just want to be cool. Just want to be cool like Kimi, the Iceman. So I did some time trials earlier on. My best time, and that was with the pad, not the steering wheel, was a 1:33.4.
This weekend sees us arrive in Shanghai for the Chinese Grand Prix. First up is today's practice session.
How is the audio and everything going, guys?
Anthony Davidson is here as usual to help take us through the action. And Ants, I've seen some questions on social media and other places about this current crop of F1 cars and why they're so much faster now, despite being significantly heavier than the previous generations of machines. Take us through that one.
I'd be happy to, Crofty. And simply put, it's a matter of grip. Now, that comes from two sources. You have what we call mechanical grip, which comes from the surface of the tyre sticking to the road, and these tyres are significantly wider now when compared to previous years, so they have the potential for more mechanical grip. Then you have the downforce, of course, which pushes the car into the road as the air moves over it, thus generating grip. And these cars have about 20% more downforce, which is more than enough to overcome the added weight.
Mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Audio sucks balls. Really does. Messing with the audio all the time for different games really pisses me off. How's that sound, guys? Yeah, I've just done that. Game down lower and my mic up higher.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs.
And I don't know if you heard, but all the updates have come through. So yeah. So same as before, guys. Track acclimatization, time management. Try and do 3, then 2, then 1. Or I might even do 3, 3, and just skip practice through altogether. Sounds good right now. Okay, but I'm gonna go with track acclimatization first. Flying up, and remember, I am managing my own errors, and I have turned it up again, the difficulty setting. So the time I have to do things is going to be a lot more difficult. Full damage is on. See that there. Okay, here it goes. Driving on a line that I wasn't driving on earlier on. I was driving on that. Oh! I was braking a lot later. But I suppose this is what track acclimatization is all about. What's this one? Oh, I should just nick in. That was one, yeah. Remember, I've got to switch between medium mode at the moment. Miss. That is my own fault for breaking way too late. Way too late. Okay, so
there's some more time to be found in these turns.
Yeah, I know there's more time to be found in these turns, Jeff. Right, okay. I know why I hide the gates. Because I'm supposed to be going flat out for them and not into the corners where the turn arrows show green. You're supposed to be going flat out through those, not braking. So that's why I've just paid 2 corners. Paid. So 2 of the corners have gone red. The corners at the start, turn 1, 2 and 3. See, I'm even getting to pick up the old F1 lingo as well. But I also need to remember where the braking zones are. Close. Switch fingers. And just switch fingers. Guys, please don't think I'm being ignorant. As soon as this practice is this is done, I shall pick up the comments. Ooh. I thought I'd missed that one. Right, so turns 1, 2 and 3.
This is the final lap of the program.
Still paid it. Jesus. Coach. It's okay. It's all good. I reckon. So when you start the game, you start off obviously with everything that is everything is expirable, expendable, expirable. So you have to watch your engine wear, your MGs U, your MGs K, clutch, gearbox, everything. It's all expendable. And when I started this, it started Mr. Gizzo. I started with approximately 240 laps, and I can tell you now that by driving the way I drive, I'm not going to do it. It's a little bit hard to hear your voice clearly. Turn the game down a bit more. Okay. And there's where I was missing turn 1. Oh, it was only turn 1 that I was missing. Turn 1 was saying slow, optimal, average, optimal. Turn 3 was average. Turn 8, turn 9, 13, 16, but everything else was okay.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute.
How is that now?
41.9.
Jack, is that better or not? Is that any better? Any better? Or do I need to mess with it some more? Hard to tell you. Hey Valley Kid, how's it going, mate? Hard to tell until you're racing. Okay, well, I've turned it down some more. I'm just gonna go again. Yeah, cheers, mate. Go Swede Hake. Swede Hake? Swede Hake. So I'm still P1 anyway, so I'm gonna do that.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Rain in 10 to 15 minutes. Get a practice. start time is going to be a problem. It's just a matter of me just hammering and tongue in it and trying to stay above the belt there. Supposedly the faster we can go, the better the tires work. You see I'm already in the pit though. How's that sound now, Jack? Yeah. Yeah, it's the music from the start of it. I don't even know what it's on. It's because I've moved my mic to a different part of me. It's right by the side of me rather than where it normally is as well. Because I've got the big old wheel out. I assume you're punning it or some sort of. I think before the race, I'm definitely going to check. Before next practice, I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Going to check to see what my remaining life is on these engines, because yeah, let me see if I can find out in here. Yes I can. No I can't. Yes I can. Ah, right, okay.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Right, okay. Instead of me sounding like a crazy man, right? Probably guessed it by now that my head is like a bag of mashed spuds, but anyway. The reason why I've only got 22% overall weigh and 221 laps left is because I had the durability upgrade. So that gives you more. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. Because I've had the durability upgrades, it gives you more lap life, it gives you more life and everything. Oh, that's what I'm going to go with for the time being. But you've got a practice gearbox that you have for P1 and 2, which is at 30%. And then my race gearbox, so that's for practice 3, qualifying and the race, is at 23% after 2 races. I suppose it could be a lot worse,
So far, our fastest
but to
lap
try
is
and get that to last the entirety of the 6 races, knowing full well that there are some really tricky races coming up. I think race 5 is at Monaco. Yeah, I don't think I stand a chance, really. I've got to be honest. Right, so let's see how long is left. See what one, if we can fit in anymore. Anymore. So we've done track climatization, tyre management. There's 9 minutes left. I'm not gonna bother doing. See, the thing is as well, there is about to be rain. Yeah, headphones might work better. The problem is that I have with when I use the steering wheel, my steering wheel has not got an audio jack. So yeah, I know what you mean though. I know exactly what you mean. Exactly. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't wear my headset whilst I am using my wheel. Because my control pan and my steering wheel conflict with each other. No worries, Ben. Thank you for stopping by, mate.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Rain in 10 minutes time. So again, whilst you're doing the practices for like your tyre management, fuel management, you cannot access them from the menu. You have to look after them yourself, basically. And normally I would lift and coast here, but my delta time isn't all that great. I know it's green, but normally I would be going a lot slower. Obviously, the more you get on the gas, the more fuel you use. And yeah, as you can see, there we go. Oh my god, time's really red. It's gone red a lot. Delta time's gone. I didn't slow down that much either. Ruined this lap. Oh, stay green, Delta, stay green.
Okay, decent lap there.
Just managed to get that done. I need to hurry up before the rain comes. Because I have only got, I don't mind putting the sound at the ones tonight. I've only got a setup for in the Z-Dry. Need to get my fuel back where I need to be, or thereabouts, without upsetting my delta time too much. My delta time. Oh, look at that! I need 2 seconds. Come on, hit me with that delta. One thing is I've got to worry about now is the rain. So it's going to be foot down, or in my case thumb down. Get a nice delta time and then stroll to the end. 2 seconds. The delta time is what I keep talking about, is the time that is in the top right hand corner, and it's the green one at the bottom, which is on 1.8. And for anybody that still doesn't know, I am trying to keep the bar in the green or purple.
That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you work at it.
Yes, I know I could get more if I do it that bit, but I'm not trying to work that out. Guys, I promise I will get your comments.
3 minutes to go.
3 minutes to go. Hopefully it is not raining in P2. Otherwise we'll just have to pie P2 off. And yeah, just go straight into P3. Ain't nobody got time for that rain stuff, right? I gotta be honest though, right? I am so glad that as the first car I went with Ferrari. Yes, you could turn around and say, why didn't you go with something a lot easier, something a lot harder than Ferrari. But I do plan to go as one of the lower teams. I know Williams have had a really hard team this year. I'd like to go as Honda though. I would really like to go. Hey Sophie, thank you for stopping by. How are you? How are you all, guys? Anyway, I don't think I've asked that today, have I? Don't know.
As all the cars are now
But that's it. Top of the sheets. I'm still 2.4 seconds in front of Raikkonen. I don't know why that is.
Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
I 100% have turned up every setting. I think I'm running at about 55, 50, between 50, no, 55 I think I turned it up to. It was 45 last time, turned it up to 55 this time. What was it? I don't know. But yeah, I have done, honestly, I have turned up the difficulty settings 100%, because there's no point.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You had the fastest time in practice. Will we see similar times in qualifying? It's the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you? Are you hoping things clear up before qualifying?
Happy days.
Great. Well, that's everything.
You cannot ask for a better result than that. Didn't even read those three things then, and just hit the response button on potluck, and yeah, great stuff. So I was practice 1 over and done with. We got 3 out of 6 things achieved. There was rain scheduled for the end of practice, but hopefully P2 is not raining. But we have to try some things out anyway. But guys, whilst we've got this downtime, there are links to my friends' channels in my description below. There are 3 of them. Please go and check them out. They have absolutely got awesome content on their channels, and you will not be disappointed with some of the stuff they've got. But if you are new and you like what you see, please leave a like. If you love what you see, please subscribe, because there is going to be more content tomorrow. I think I'm going to hit the Goliath race. I want to send a few cars around the Goliath circuit before before Forza Horizon 4 comes out. I think the 7 days leading up to Forza Horizon 4, I'm going to take 7 of Horizon 3's best cars and set some times around the Goliath with them. But tomorrow I want to take the 458S around the track, which would be nice. The reason for the glasses, guys, is I've got a splitting headache. What do we have left? So we did track acclimatization, tyre management. Oh yeah, as you can see, that red dot I sucked on turn 1. Tyre management wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all, actually. Fuel management absolutely sucked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the ERS, qualifying pace, and race strategy. I'm gonna go for race
I know
strategy.
it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run
The reason
the
why I'm
qualifying
doing race
sim
strategy
program.
now is
Try
because.
to run it before the end of FP3.
Alright, Jeff. I heard ya. So yeah, I'm gonna do race strategy now because it's just 5 laps. You know, do 5 laps and then. Yeah, basically treat it as you would a normal race. And as you can see, I've got control. I've got control of my ERS. There's a lot more things I need to get control of other than my ERS, mate. Every time I hear the word ERS, it just level 5. Just think of my kid with dirty hands, sticky fingers. Yeah. And if you are looking at the steering wheel, the ERS depletion is the blue line. The big blue line in the centre of the steering wheel. That is the ERS depleting. Because I have it in high mode. I've turned it back down, it would obviously put on less. You have 5 modes for ERS. And I've just turned it right up to a hot lap, which gives you a little bit more oomph. If oomph is even a correct word. You can see obviously I've got it in mode 5 now, so it's going to deplete a lot quicker. I think you need about two good laps for it to increase or fully recharge.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Honestly, alright, that corner is such. Even I drive up. Wait a minute, I'm rephrase now. I can drive a normal car, or I could drive a normal car a long time ago. Not driven in about 4 or 5 years now. But when you've been driving for a while, you know or you can feel the limits of your car. You can feel the limits of a corner, and you gauge roughly what type of speed to take corners at. You know, you learn how to change gear without even looking at the rev counter. You know. When you were doing something like 100, when you're doing something like 180 mile an hour into a corner like that, which then turns back in on itself, it's like, wow. And these cars, they just stick to the road, stick to it, and you just think like, wow. You know, like, and it's just crazy. It is just absolutely bonkers. So I'm going to turn my ERS mode down for this next stint. Watch it.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
See? I couldn't see the actual speed that I hit that corner with then, but I would have broke about 500 yards further back up the road. There's nowhere would have gone into that corner at that speed. But these are F1 cars, and what they were all about: speed, cornering. I've already been warned about the track limits as well, haven't I? Being a bit of a bad toad. still watch as well, accelerating out of that one turn. Just trying to spin me around. I'll get your comments in a minute, guys. I still... Oh, that was bad.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Not only have we got to turn, brake, obviously gear down. Crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. And obviously, guys, because I'm in the UK, we still work in MPH, not KMH. I think calculation is you add 60 onto MPH to get KMH, KHM, or KMH. Could be wrong, mind. Or is it here? I don't know. Brain's not with it. I'm just focusing on getting this Ferrari around this track. Stick that in your data. So what's that? That's been a lap now since my hers was depleted, and it's nearly halfway.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
191 miles an hour then I saw going into that corner, and obviously I'm just a mere mortal, and the F1 guys are gods. Going into that corner, 191 miles an hour, having to brake and change gear, that would just warp and fry my tiny little mind. 100%. But no, like I said, I'm hoping that when I do the qualifying run, so obviously that's the car set up to be at its quickest, you even have another fuel mode added, because right now you have, let me just make sure that I'm not talking rubbish. So you have lean, you have standard, and you have rich. When you and again, obviously it makes you go a little bit faster or slower depending on which one you hit. But when you are in qualifying mode, you have one extra fuel mode. So I'm hoping that I can get as close to the time I set in practice. Because when I practiced earlier, I did a time trial, I actually set a 1:33, and the good thing is about time trials, the time is there for everyone to see. So there was my rubbish driving. Tyre wear went from 97% roughly all the way down. Well, yeah, it dropped off a cliff, didn't it, from first lap to fifth lap. Really dropped off a cliff. So, the track is busy, it's okay, so it's...
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute.
Let's do an innings lap. Keep the qualifying for... What's that? I'm very well, thank you, Sophie. Very well, apart from this headache, but such is life. Such is life. In the words of Freddie Mercury and all that, show must go on and stuff. See, what I'm going to do now is just leave it as mode. Oh, that's really unstable, the car. I'm going to change that back now. You can see the car really vibrating then. So if I was to change my ERS now, because obviously we're in ERS management, I've changed it the wrong way because I'm an absolute imbecile. Can you see that then? Reflexes like a cat. No, it was actually one of those moments where it was like, oh my god, how did I actually survive? Great reflexes. So yeah, as you can see, I can actually keep my ERS mode in low, and yeah, keep a positive delta time, and also just bring it on home. But even though I've set the difficulty higher, it still seems to be a little bit too easy. That's that done. The ones I've done for this practice anyway was I think I've got qualifying pace left, and I think I'm just gonna.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Thank you very much, Jeff, and believe me, if my control pad and my steering wheel would work in harmony, I would be actually telling you over the radio. I would actually be talking to you, Jeff, but I can't do that, so I'm really sorry about it. So let's get straight on to practice 3. But yeah, as you can see, where I turned the ERS for the last one in the wrong direction, you can see it's red all along the back straight, which was a bit silly of me, really.
Quick look at the classification
Really
at
silly
the end of
of
the
me, in
session
fact.
then. Here are your top 3. Joker, Hamilton and Fernando Alonso. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
So far so good, there's no rain. Obviously now what I'm going to do is just do the qualifying practice, and then oh, she's back again.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
Let's see if they haven't mixed it up.
Is that pace in practice a good indicator of things to come? How does a car handle in the wet? Do you have any worries going into the race and qualifying? Appreciate your time.
No, appreciate yours. There was an update for this, a patch released, I think it was released 2 days ago. They've actually inputted a time delay for this. I've not found the option yet, but in the patch notes they reckoned there was an option for it. But I tell you, trying to game, concentrate. It's pretty damn difficult. I tell you, I much prefer this way of getting R&D points compared to 2017. But I think, depending on how this career goes and depending on which team I have the best reputation with, will depend on where I go to. I might want to try Honda, McLaren, Red Bull. Force India, I don't think the Force India has been anywhere near the top, so I might try and go with them. Mercedes run engine. Alright. Let's see what resource. Right, let's see if I can get one for chassis. Right, okay, so the next upgrade I got on this is 1050. And it's major. That's 1,000 chassis upgrade. So the quality control is better. So what does these grant you then? It grants you a bonus. %, fewer resource points are required to create new chassis related upgrades. Right, okay. So let me go to aerodynamics. Right, okay, they're all 1,000. Right, that's how it reduces the thing of it failing, and then this is 10% fewer resource points are. Right, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save up. I was going to buy a new upgrade, but I'm not. I'm going to chuck a few. I'm going to stick a few thousand resource points into it, charging me 10% less, and obviously turning the carry on down the line. But I've got to get this qualifying done in practice 3 first. One shot qualifying onto the race. So yeah, that's what you might do. I've got a few games that I've played a long time ago. One game was Prototype, Prototype 2. These were Xbox 360 games. There is also other games, Just Cause 2. I really want to start playing. I've already played them, and yeah, I'm seriously thinking about doing some playthroughs on them. I know you're going to say Forza Horizon 4 is around the corner, but I said it the other week. I don't know, I really just fancy some carnage, really, cutting loose, bit of destruction. Prototype is a game about a scientist. His name's Alex Mercer. He works for a government agency that basically he injects himself with this virus, and it turns everybody into a monster. But Alex Mercer, he is basically he turns out into a badass. And then the city of New York, that turns into basically like a zombie apocalypse, and you've got to fight your way through Manhattan. In between, you lose your memory, and basically you trying to find out what's happened to you. In the meantime, you can hijack helicopters, tanks, you can, yeah, basically it's just complete carnage. They've also got a second game as well.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through.
They've actually got 1 and 2. They are a bit dated because I think it was 2008, 2009. Even earlier than that, actually, that the games came out. So I might play some of those, record those though, rather than And I have something really big to say, tell you guys, but not yet, not until I find out more details, which pretty much sucks really. I want about more, I will tell you, but it sucks for me. It'll be all good for you guys. But yeah, obviously Just Cause 2 as well. Foreign Rodrigo, the one-armed claw. I've got the DLCs as well. I've got Just Cause 2 and I've got Just Cause 3. I've got the DLCs as well for Just Cause 3, which are pretty awesome because you actually get what is it? Like a jet pack glider thing to go on the back, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I think I'm going to start playing some Prototype 2 when they are done then. On to Just Cause 2, Just Cause 3, maybe, he said. I'll try and get some. Also, I want to play a few rounds of Battlefield 1, because with Battlefield 5 coming out, I think I've lost it. I think I've lost the edge that I once had. So yeah, there's my qualifying time, 1:36. So I'm
our best lap so far is
3 seconds off.
36.3.
So let's just speed there up. I'm not going to bother going back out and doing another run because yeah, it's practice, not just that. It's saving wear and tear. Wear and tear on the engine, gearbox, because ideally I want to turn the gears on. I can gear up and gear down from the automatic, but there is no way. And guys, if you really want to see someone drive a lap with no assists on, manual gears.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three.
Absolutely
Joker,
great driving.
and
Bio Ben. His link is down in my description below. He started a career in Formula 1 with the Toro Rosso team, and yeah, he was up against 95% AI, and he, wow, it was just phenomenal. It was absolutely awesome to watch. It really was. Just because he was that good at it. Here she comes again.
Amazing performance out there.
Thank
You
you.
must be really happy.
No, bow down.
You really put a lot of effort into practice today. Are you testing new components?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You were flying in practice. Do you think you can carry this over to qualifying? Appreciate your time.
Yes, she appreciates my time. Yes, mate, honestly, Ben, I've said it before, what you do, I only wish that I could emulate you, but to see you drive and then the way I drive, I'm like, I drive with hammers and spanners, and you drive with precision instruments. It's, you know, it's really nice to watch, really nice to see, like. But I got a nice lot of R&D points. And guys, BioBen's link is in my description below, so go and check it out. Okay, so I didn't get much for that, but then I didn't expect to, because we only run qualifying pace. But we're going to have a shot at one-shot qualifying. Reputation with other teams. So basically, what this is actually telling me is that I have got a better reputation with Mercedes AMG than I have my own team. It's nice. It's really nice. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside that I've got a better standing with a rival team than my own team. I've actually got a tear in my eyes, guys. I know you can't see it because of these stupid fucking glasses, but no. So I've got to qualify in front of the Iceman. Weather is all good. Yes, Jeff. Yes, Jeff. One thing that I am going to be sad about for now, talking of my teammate, obviously my teammate being Kimi Räikkönen, it's going to be really, really sad to not see him next year in Formula 1, because yeah, he's the Iceman. He is absolutely great. Yeah, I'll crash into my teammate. I'll probably, yeah. My type of luck, Ben, I'd normally crash into my pit crew when I'm on the track. And then everybody says, how does that happen? Don't worry, we can make it happen.
I'd like to welcome you from wherever in the world you join us today for this F1 qualifying session here in Shanghai, China. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure?
Says the same thing every time.
A perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
He's been doing it 30 years. I'm just going to leave it like that and just go with it. Suck it and see, isn't it? Need to be on point though with everything. Don't know why my steering wheel, when you get released, the steering wheel decides to always pull right. I really do need a new steering wheel. The steering wheel which will operate my headset. And guys, if you look down in the bottom right hand corner, that was the extra fuel mode you actually get. Ooh. Oh my god, I almost slid off. Almost slid off. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
Yeah. So rubbish. So I didn't like it. Honestly thought I'd lost it.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Joker, Räikkönen and Lewis Hamilton. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
So, yeah, pole again. I normally get overtaken off the line now because I'm not very good at starting a race. I normally get by them, but we'll see. Definitely going to crank up the difficulty again. Oh yeah, since the last time as well, you can actually choose 2 rivals that you want to face. So I've gone with Kimi because Kimi's my teammate, and against Bottas as well. Honestly, I don't know. I have potential respect of Kimi 25 and of Bottas 23. I don't know where the respect takes you. I don't know if it's any good, or I honestly couldn't tell you what it's about. Cool. So I've got 1,000 R&D points. So
well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
thank you. I'll probably regret doing this, but I'm gonna go into my powertrain. I'm gonna buy one of these. I'm gonna probably regret doing that. What's that? 1,200, 1,400, 1,600, 1,800, and that is 50%. I would assume that obviously the further you go into. Alright, okay, I would have thought that the price would have gone up and gone up. Right. I bet I put out the wrong one. Because the price of that is 1,050. Alright, so it's that one big outlay, which is that one there, and then that opens up the other parts of the tree, which, but it's 1,000 resource points to get back to where we okay, I understand. So anyway, let's get it on. Let's get to China. Let's get it done. I think it's Spain after China, isn't it? Is it Spain? Monaco? Oh. Monaco. Oh, Monaco. I'm not looking forward to Monaco, I'm not going to lie. I do absolutely rubbish in Monaco.
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn 1 at the very first Chinese Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing and extraordinary memories. It's where Lewis Hamilton effectively lost the title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour.
Here we go,
the
guys.
braking zone of turn 14. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Joker. As with all the drivers at this level, they have a lot of ambition. But Formula One's a daunting step up from any other series, so expectations are high right from the start.
That's right, it is a difficult environment to come into. In junior categories, you're competing against drivers with similar levels of experience. But some of these guys in Formula One have been there for over a decade. But I have to say, in this case, it's so far so good.
My nice orange helmet.
After an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Joker lines up on pole position, and Kimi Räikkönen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas and Verstappen.
So ideally I want to get started and get over to cover off Kimi Räikkönen, because if he has the inside,
and Lance Stroll, Sirotkin and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid.
okay,
And now it's time to head down to the track.
yeah, so if he has the inside line going into turn 1,
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
okay. Okay, so there goes Kimi. Kimi and Altman touchdown, definitely. Starts are always poor.
Okay, we're through the start phase. Now let's build on it.
It's always difficult racing against the AI, because sometimes they brake way too late, way too early, and you know, caught out by it. I'm gonna try and stick on Hamilton's tail and try and get him down the back straight. Obviously we don't have DRS. But if I can brake later going into... Yes! He went around the outside and I didn't touch him. There's no way I caused a collision then. Oh, shut up. I left him loads of room.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Absolutely no way. I thought I left out and then enough room. I'd love to see a replay of that. Rubbish. Shit, missed it, it'll break it. Okay, let's turn this down. Turn down to... Did you just say the pit window was open? Why is the pit window open? Speak to me, Jeff.
You're leading the pack, P1. Hamilton behind. The gap behind us is 2.8 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Your pit window opens in 2 laps time. 13 laps to go.
Ah, right, okay. Because I thought you said at the end, at the beginning of this lap, that the pit window had opened. What if I keep causing, because I caused a collision with Hamilton in the last race, so I wonder if I keep causing collisions, does that mean that I don't know, I guess some sort of penalty? So I don't want that lap, and when I could swear I left Hamilton more than enough room. Or at least I think I left him more than enough room. He says got plenty of fuel to use as well. I'm going to wait until I have a pit stop and then come steaming out of the gates, and I'm going to turn down the O's to save all that up as well.
It should be a few laps at least before you start feeling too many tyre issues. They seem in good condition for
Ooh, cheers, Jeff. Thank you very much.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Hamilton is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 6.0 seconds. They're on old Ultra Softs. Your pit window opens next lap. 12 laps to go.
I want to increase the race distance as well. Not maybe practice it on it. Practice or anything,
Push now.
but
We're boxing this lap.
a race distance. Especially with the increased difficulty, I think it would be a lot more interesting. But I put it up to where I thought it would be a challenge. But it's a shame. I think I might do start like another championship, you know, like championship to mess around in, create to mess around in, and turn the difficulty up as high as it can go to see exactly what I can handle and take it from there. Definitely.
Box this lap, please.
Jeff is telling me to box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Box this lap then. Because yeah, what's the distance between myself and P2 I think is about 8 seconds. And I'd rather then be like right on my tail causing me grief than, you know, make it really difficult for me rather than me, you know, kicking ass sort of thing. Turn the airs up. Turn the fuel up.
Go, go, go.
Oh, I come up in P3. Nope.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Yes, P3 I came out in, didn't I? That's okay. I think those guys in front now, they will pit this lap anyway. And that'll put me back to P1, what it should do, providing I can catch him. We'll burn some fuel off.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
I've got plenty to burn off. Look at that. Oh, there's nearly half a tank extra, and all of a sudden it's just dropped to 0.28. It was a good job I actually had a look at that then, because otherwise I wouldn't have got enough fuel to get it in. I don't think I will be able to. I don't think I'm going to put in DRS and DRS range of these guys.
Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time.
Ah,
Make sure to
guys.
keep it positive.
This is my very first safety car.
Kimmy is in the pits.
Do you know?
Kimmy in the pits.
This is my very first safety car. So yeah, something big must have happened for a safety car to come out. Catch a bag of it.
We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
Should I crash into it?
The safety car is waiting for the leader. You may overtake it. Overtake the safety car.
Crash straight into the back of it. No, this is the first time I've ever seen a safety car come out. I had a virtual safety car, but not an actual safety car. I don't even know where the issue is, where the problem is either. Problem is? Should I ask Jeff? No, I don't want to boxes like that.
You're leading the pack. P1, Hamilton behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go.
What is the issue?
Okay, we should be good on tyres for a while. Wear doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Just take care when you load them up. Your brakes are at optimal temperature. Brakes at optimal temperature.
Okay. That would be nice if you had the safety car, like you could find out exactly why the safety car is out for, because I can't see why. I really can't see why the safety car is out. I can't see anything on the side of the track. Strange. I would have thought the safety car only comes out for a crash that happens in the middle of the road, which would seriously obstruct drivers, or if not, they send out the virtual safety car, surely. That's now where it's at in sector 3.
Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane.
Well, something has happened. Something has seriously happened. Because I've got no power. I had no power. Everybody else heard the car spitting, right? Car spitting again. I've got no control. Absolutely no control. What? That was absolutely pointless. I had no control over the car then at all. What was all that about?
Our gap behind is 1.6 seconds.
Absolutely bizarre. Safety car came out. I had no idea why the safety car was out for. And at the restart of the safety car, I car was coughing and sputtering all over the place. I don't know why. It would be nice though to have the option to be able to ask old Jeff what's going on, because I couldn't see why the safety car even came out for.
The gap behind is 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 7 laps to go.
Bizarre. It's all good though. Let's get it on. Corner really scares me. It's quite easy to absolutely knacker it. Fresh tyres as well, but the difference is the tyres that were ultra soft and these are super soft. So yeah, quite a bit of sight though. I've just seen that. Ooh. Okay, so I need to change down. To increase it back up. I must have fuel. I need to change the fuel as well. So we did maybe have an extra lap of fuel in it.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
You know, an extra lap of fuel in it because of that safety car. Absolutely bomb this corner. As they still baffled by that safety car was deployed.
You're leading the pack. P1 Hamilton behind. The gap behind us is 9.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 5 laps till the end.
Okay, so I'm only a second behind on my last lap, but that's not a surprise because I changed the fuel mix down and I changed my ERS down to low usage to recharge. I don't know if there is a way to make it recharge quicker. I don't, but it's not doing too bad. Ben, I couldn't imagine you doing this with no cornering. With no corner information on. That was lucky. I was really lucky, and that was all my fault. I got too full on the curbs. I just thought that was 150 volt down as well.
Pretty bad. The grip is going to fall away quickly.
Jeff, I think you're lying to me, mate. Because
there's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Quick tyre update for you. Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues. Degradation is pretty bad. The grip is going to fall away quickly.
my vehicle's okay apparently, but really bad vibration in the steering wheel. And I lose power, I'm losing power as well. 7 seconds on that. But Jeff is telling me there's nothing wrong with my vehicle.
The car behind's catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap.
Yes, Jeff. I'm aware of that. Honestly, it's serious.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace. The gap to the car behind is 10.8 seconds.
10.8 with less than 2.5 laps to go, so it's all good.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Hamilton is behind you. Our gap behind is 10.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
Feel it. Ever since I came off that curb, but it must be okay because I'm just putting a faster sector. And I'm up half a second according to that. Just must be then where the car is trying to slip and slide all around the place. That's must what.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Probably what the vibration is. See, put second as well. I'm not the fuel in it, man. Because I've got plenty. Plenty in the tank, sir. Plenty more in the tank, so on the 3rd sector I've lost.
This is your final lap of the race.
1/4 of a second there. Curbs done the end last time. Not as quick this time round either. The rest of his power. Car is starting to slip now. F1 cars ain't supposed to drift. No siree. But then I suppose that's what happens when you've got a blunt instrument behind the wheel. But this is it. Bring it home. Checkered flag. China is done, guys. We have completed China.
Fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
Yes, I know that it was out for safety, but yeah, I couldn't. What I was saying was I couldn't understand why it was out. I couldn't see the reason for it being out then. Whereas up until now, there's only been virtual safety cars, but it's all good. It is all good in the hood.
So here they come now. Out
I almost crashed into it though.
Wherever you go, anywhere in the world.
And you did mention about me crashing into my teammate, didn't you?
And they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step.
But we've done it. It's China done, dusted. I'm not too sure where it's next. I think it's Spain. Spain, and then I am absolutely dreading Monaco. Oh, honestly.
And now let's take
no, I understand that, but I thought there would have been like the car. You know, when you go in around the track, you can see the colour of the team. I would have thought it would have put a dot somewhere on the track to know. That's what I mean. Or an option to be able to talk to the pit team to find out like what the issue is when like the car is coming in, etc. But I don't know if it'll say anything for the race director. Nope. Anyway, that would make complete and utter sense, that would, Ben, why my car lost power. I really would, because I was close and I was tempted to actually plough straight into the back of it.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went?
I think it went really well.
It doesn't get much better than a win at this track, does it? Another podium. You must be getting used to it up there.
Oh, it's still at the top. Oh, I need to perform as expected. It's getting a bit predictable now. Maybe I should lose. I just want to keep you guys guessing.
It was more like dodgems than Formula 1 today, wasn't it?
See? My rep has been
Great.
decreased.
Well, that's everything.
And it said exactly the same thing to me on the last race. And that was because of I actually hit Raikkonen last time round. Oh no, I think I hit Hamilton. So I've hit Hamilton twice now when I believed that I left him enough room to manoeuvre, but obviously not. Anyway, guys, this has been race day 3. We have been in Shanghai, China. We have just finished the race, and obviously we were top. I thought I had put the, I thought I'd increased the difficulty settings further to give it give it a bit more, or make it a lot more hard work for me to win. But I'm either that good. No, I'm not really. No, I think I did alright though. But anyway, guys, this one has been a little bit shit as always. We've been playing Formula 1 2018, the game, and I've been Master Flash. You guys in the side chat, and for those guys who support me, absolute legendary, absolutely great stuff. I cannot thank you enough. I really do mean that. And as always, guys, peace.